Hi there, Scorpio. It's Maria from the Tarot Shop here with your reading for January 2026. Not reading as such, it's an opportunity for the tarot to give you a message. And this month I'm using the Angels of Healing and Hope because it feels that that's a really lovely, gentle energy to start the year with. And the tarot cards are the Radiant Wise Spirit. I'll pop the details in the description as I always do. Now, if this is your first time to me, then I tend to take about anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes to give you a message from the tarot. It depends how easily it comes through, if it's very obvious, or if the tarot likes to make me work a little bit harder. Now, this month I've added an opportunity because it was requested, not made up, it genuinely was, an opportunity to give me a coffee. I think that's what it's called. I'll put the details in the description. It's up to you if you do or you don't. Meanwhile, we are Scorpio. What have we got going for Scorpio? Did I mention about the moon? I'm not quite sure if I did. I've been saying a few now. It should resonate, this reading. If it doesn't, then please do not try and make it fit. Listen to your moon under your rising instead, because it could be that there's a message there for you. I do too there. Okay, good. Right. Now, Scorpio. You are not being very kind to yourself, you're being restrictive. So this means that you are placing limits upon yourself, and you actually need to be kinder to yourself. Don't, if you've had to be strong over something, if you've had to say no, if you've had to put some boundaries in place, then that's okay. That's self-compassion. You need to be kinder to yourself. It's been needed. And then you mustn't block what's coming because you are, I don't know where this is coming from, but basically if you've been, if you've had to put some boundaries in place, then it will block the creativity for a little while because you feel, I don't know, if you could have, wondering about whether you were right or wrong, okay? And actually, yes, you were. So I don't particularly know where that message came from, but the cards are just literally saying, let your creativity flow. Don't block it because you need to be kind to yourself. And usually when you get the self-compassion, it's around the fact that you're not being very kind to yourself. Your expectations on yourself, sorry, I moved the camera. Your expectations upon yourself are far too high. Now, 1, 2. You begin this year in a very strong position. Okay, now let's talk about the Strength card. Now, the Strength card is, you can see that she is, if I can get that to focus, there we go. She is gently taming the beast. Let that refocus again. So she's gently taming the beast. She's not being forceful. She's not being aggressive, which is the same thing, I guess. She's being very gentle about it and very kind. And through a position of kindness and generosity and a gentle spirit and compassion, self-compassion, she's able to empower herself and to tame the beast. Now, you've got the Strength followed by the Devil, and the Devil card is very much around temptation, okay, and distraction. When the Devil comes into a reading, it tends to suggest that you're being, tempted and distracted from what it is that you should be doing. Let's just keep to that in a second. But the cards will be saying to you that don't be distracted, and to stay true to yourself and gain your power and empower yourself through gentle persuasion. I hope that that's made sense. That is the message in its simplest form. The Devil will try everything to distract you off of your path, but you need to be strong. You need to be empowered, and don't let the Devil weaken your reserve or your resolve, because is that the same thing, reserve and resolve? Yeah, because actually you will empower yourself by gentle persuasion. Okay, I'm assuming that this is with regards to another person. or a situation that you need to be powerful over. Okay, and you need to speak your piece. So in the middle of the month, so this begins at the very beginning of the month. Don't be distracted, stay true, stay empowered, do everything with gentle persuasion. Please remember that. Don't be forceful or brute force, just do it very, very gently, because you can tame the beast that way. And then you've got this opportunity to have your say. You're going to speak your mind, and that's about, in the middle of the month, this is an opportunity for you to have your say about your financial freedom and your financial security and your wealth generation, because the 9 of Pentacles is about a woman who has pretty much made her own money, so she's got the situation here. She doesn't have to worry about money. It's a nest egg. It's there, so much so that she can relax and enjoy her falconry. Look, you see, if I pull that up, there we go. So falconry. So in the old days, this meant she didn't have to worry about money. It's about luxurious gifts and spoiling yourself and treating yourself. So you're able to have your say and assert yourself about these luxuries that you want and that you feel you deserve. Okay, and actually, you then move forward into a situation here where you decide that mentally, because swords are all about your thought processes, that you're just going to remove yourself from this guilt and this sort of, I'm just trying to verbalize this, is that people will always try and make you feel guilty when you are deemed to be in any way self-serving, right? That's what happens here, is there's a conflict here. But you remain true to yourself and stay powerful and use your gentle voice of persuasion. Have your say about this luxurious spending that you want to do, or something that you feel that you deserve financially. And you can pick up he picks up the pieces and removes himself from the situation. So he takes it. And he takes it because he believes he deserves it. And that is essentially what's going to happen, is you take it because you feel that it's what you deserve. And it means that you're able to move forward and create sorry, I'm moving the cards and the camera's going crazy on it. The Knight of Pentacles moves you forward. It's forward movement, advancement, progression, but at a steady pace. So you feel that this luxury or this luxuriousness is actually something you're going to put into place anyway. You decided that that's what you're going to do for yourself, because in the longer term, it pays dividends. So I don't know is it an investment in something that somebody else would say, well, that's quite extravagant, but actually it's allowing the creativity to flow. And it's what you deserve, okay? That it feels as if you need to, this is the card about letting go of restrictions and letting go of self-limiting beliefs, letting go of things that are holding you back and causing you any kind of heartache over it. Because the Page of Pentacles is saying, consider other ways to earn money. And the Hierophant says also here, I feel that we've got something around further study, further education. So maybe you want to invest in something and this other person is saying, well, that's just a waste of money. But actually, it's not, and you are entitled to it. Maybe this is a redundancy payment and people are worried that you're being a bit lavish with it. But actually, look, it leads on to the Hierophant. So you're able to give and receive and exchange knowledge. Okay, so that's quite a lot to take on board. I hope that that's made sense to you. And as I said, and I always say, if it doesn't resonate, don't try and make it fit. Check out your moon or your rising instead. And you will hear my voice again soonish, as soon as I'm able to upload them all. So the whole year. So you'll see then where this initial month leads you through to the rest of the year. This is about you being you and allowing your creativity to flow, not other people. So it's about you being kind to yourself, about these restrictions that other people want to put on you, and you have your own voice, you become your own ambassador. That's what I want to say. Okay, so I hope you found that helpful, and thanks very much for your time. Bye-bye.